Well, I think one of the key ways to combat the declining global economy, if you're a marketer, first of all, I think you need to look at where your marketing spend is. And I think if you haven't already begun moving more dollars into digital marketing, I think now finally is the time to do so. I think that from the perspective of return on investment, proven return on investment, and from really a lower cost basis, digital marketing makes a lot more sense. That doesn't mean you shouldn't continue with some traditional marketing, offline marketing, but I think that's step number one. And I think from a technology perspective, there's a lot of emerging marketing technologies that make targeting more efficient online and as a result, lower cost of customer acquisition and lower cost of conversion. The reason I think marketing gets cut is because in a lot of organizations, they really don't have the metrics that prove what they get for it. In your television advertising, what do you really know if you're a chief financial officer? What do you really know about the return on that television advertising? There really isn't any, I do this, I get that type of metrics. And so I think that's one of the reasons. They don't know what the result will be of cutting television, and so they go ahead and cut it, or they go ahead and cut print. In digital marketing, however, oftentimes you do know if you cut here, you lose revenue here. And we've, with several of our clients, been able to demonstrate that the negative impact of them cutting their spend with us to the point of saying, you cut this dollar spend, you will lose $4 of revenue. So, it is a mistake for companies, I think, if they cut their digital marketing in this environment, when in fact, I think, again, as I said earlier, I think this is exactly when you should be spending more on digital marketing. Because again, if you're working with the right partner, you should be able to demonstrate positive results from that investment. And again, why would you cut something that you knew was having a benefit? Well, I think one of the things that companies need to focus on in digital marketing, at least, are the things that have really proven over the past several years to be the most effective. Everybody gets very excited about the newest emerging digital channels. Everybody, gets excited about blogging. Everybody gets excited about social media and viral and buzz. And the reality is none of these things have really, regardless of what somebody may tell you sitting across from you, none of these things have really proven themselves yet as delivering ROI. And at the end of the day, it's really the things, it's, search marketing, it's email marketing, it's display advertising, online display advertising that has the track record of proven performance. And so the other thing that we advise companies in this marketplace is, focus on what works for now. Don't don't follow the lure of the big new thing. That'll be there when things turn back up. But, sometimes people think that old is boring. And email's been around and search has been around. But you know what? If boring makes you money, boring's a very good thing. I'll be boring because I'll make you money. One of the challenges of digital marketing from day one has been that the market is always moving faster than marketers. And by that I mean consumers are always embracing new technologies and new digital channels long before the digital marketers get around to recognizing what they're doing and then try to recognize how they get into that in a way where they can get a marketing message in front. So, it is important, I think, today that marketers are aware of what's going on, particularly in social media. And I don't think anybody's quite figured out, though. Several people will tell you that they have, the plan for social marketing and for how to reach consumers in social networks. And I don't believe anybody's cracked that code yet. I think we're very close to cracking that code as a company, frankly. But I think, again, that's something that we're looking very closely at. And again, it's really looking at what consumers are doing is where you start, how they're engaging in these social networks.